Lipari!
If you're looking for that perfect vacation destination with the most beautiful blue waters you've ever seen, then you have to visit the Aeolian Islands off the Sicilian coast of Italy. We explored these islands for 2 days and learned about their amazing local foods and drinks. Not only did we go on a breathtaking boat ride around the island, we enjoyed exploring the pedestrian-only streets in the center of town. These islands have been inhabited since the Bronze Age, making it the perfect location for an archeology museum filled with ancient wonders. And what would the perfect vacation be without the perfect hotel, a stunning view, and a few Aperol spritzes? Come with me as I show you around these beautiful places on the next stop of our Sicilian road trip, the Aeolian Islands. Let's go. The Aeolian Islands are located on the north of Sicily in the Tyrrhenian Sea, and we went to the biggest of the Aeolian Islands, Lipari. And the only way to get to the Aeolian Islands is by ferry boat. There are a few different cities on the north coast of Sicily that will get you to the Aeolian Islands, but we went to the town of Milazzo because that was the closest and fastest way to get to the Aeolian Islands, and we just stayed one night here. We absolutely enjoyed ourselves and ate the best pizza. It was a really cute town. The ferry port is right inside the city, so we went from Milazzo all the way up to the Aeolian Islands. This took about an hour, but as I zoom in, you're gonna see that the ferry line runs between all these islands and making it really easy if you wanna do a day trip maybe to one or just hop from island to island. Here is a look at the port in Milazzo. Make sure you get to the port early to line up because once the boat shows up, you have to hop on, show your ticket immediately. They do sell tickets at the counter there, but I booked mine ahead of time. And I recommend booking ahead of time because things do fill up. And when we were there in the high summer months, everything was completely full. It was really hot on this ferry and we had to open the doors in the front, which was kind of weird, but everyone was very happy to do that. I booked my tickets on directferry.com, which is a website that helps you check all the different ferry companies, and you can also take your car on some of these ferries. So much better. These ferries do make stops at every island, and the first stop that they're going to make from Milazzo is going to be the island of Vulcano, and this is where they have a volcano. You can stay overnight here, but I heard it smells like sulfur, and as we made our stop, it definitely had a little stink to it. And Stromboli is the other volcanic island that you can hike up to and see its lava flow. We started with our visit at Lipari. Like I said, Lipari is the biggest of the Aeolian Islands, therefore it has the biggest city life, if you could call it that. I mean, it's a very calm island in general, but there is like a little downtown museums and things like that. And right off the ferry, we found our driver to take us to the hotel.
Yay, we just got to Lipari and we're gonna head to our hotel to check it out.
Our driver gave us a little rundown of the area and what there is to do and also gave us a map. This was organized with our hotel and it was 15 euros from the ferry port to the hotel, and we paid directly to the driver, so it wasn't anything that we paid the hotel for, but they just organized the service for us. We stayed at a hotel called Villa Enrica, and I really loved it here. I definitely picked this hotel because of its pool and the property itself. Plus, they had the most amazing view out to the port and overlooking the city of Lipari. And a cute little perk I didn't know about were these cute kittens on the patio all the time. I'm gonna start by giving you a tour of this hotel. This is not sponsored by these hotels by any means, but I really loved it here and I thought everything was so beautiful. That's the terrace that you have your breakfast at. We had 2 rooms here, and our first room was for 3 people, so it was like a 2-room area with a beautiful patio.
Ooh, nice. We can have cocktail hour out here.
The pool is there.
Oh,
It's our
okay.
pool bar, so you need to go up by this way and then you go right.
Okay, perfect.
And this is the view from every part of the hotel. They had every terrace and sitting area looking out towards the port and the water. And I'm not gonna lie, it was on a huge side of the mountain. So climbing from my room up the road to the pool area was a lot. I was huffing and puffing by the end. But when you're welcome with this view, it is totally worth it. And this is also where the pool is. So a huge part of booking this hotel for me was this pool. I loved it so much. It was a 0 entry pool, and it was an infinity pool overlooking the side of the property. And of course the view was great, like I said, but they have a little area where you can bring your chair in, you can sit in the water and sunbathe. And my mom's room was up here. So we're gonna go up to that room right now so you can see inside of it. This was just for 2 people, so it was a smaller room with 1 bed, but it was very nice, super nice bathroom, and they had a really beautiful balcony overlooking the pool area, and they had the same view as the pool area. So I think this whole room was amazing. We definitely came up to the pool at least once a day to enjoy it. And they also have a area to the right of this that has a bar and a menu so you can have lunch and small bites. You could sit here at the tables or back at the pool, and they are right next to each other. I had a salad with amazing vegetables on it, and everything was so fresh. Oscar had a caprese salad, and then we got a couple of sandwiches to share. And here's a view of the pool at dusk. No one is in it, and it is perfect. If you are planning to go to Sicily, but you don't know how to start planning, or you don't exactly know where to go, I have made a whole Sicily itinerary for you. And if you're interested in that, you can get that in the description below. I also have a free PDF of the Aeolian Islands if you're interested. The link below will also get you to that area. If you enjoy my travel videos and want to help support my channel, a great way to do that is to push the like button, because that lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job and my videos are helpful and interesting, and they will help my videos to get to other people who would enjoy them. Thank you so much for doing that. We're gonna go to the Castle of Lipari now, and this is right off the main street I just showed you in Lipari. And when you go here, there's lots to do, and it's a beautiful walkway that you can just head up in, and they have views out to the water. They have areas that have modern museums, ancient museums, a church, and they have an archaeological museum. So I definitely recommend coming here for an afternoon. This is where you're going to buy your ticket right on site. You don't need a tour guide or anything. Here are the hours if you want to pause that, and the prices go between 5 and 10 euros depending if you're an adult or a child. And this is a great archaeology museum because there are so many things from the Aeolian Islands. It is right in the middle of the Mediterranean, so lots of people over thousands of years have passed through here, and it is a great place to bring kids. Luca's sizing this tomb up for size, and there's also beautiful sculpture as well as Greek pottery. There are even huts outside that were created in the Bronze era, so really cool. The Cathedral of St. Bartholomew is also here, and I believe this is a co-cathedral with another location at Lipari, and all of this is jam-packed into a 15th century castle. All right, back to the town of Lipari. After this, we were so hot, I needed to head back down to the city square to check things out. We absolutely were on the look for gelato. I know this isn't the best gelato that you could get, but it was what we found and needed right in that moment, so we enjoyed it. Before I arrived, the hotel asked if I wanted them to book a dinner reservation for us, and they recommended that we go to the Chimera Restaurant. And then I realized that the hotel was a larger group of hotels called Aeolian Charm Hotels. This is another one of their properties, and it's more of a fine dining type restaurant. So we did have dinner here one night and we enjoyed it. What was great about this is that they provide free transportation for you. So the shuttle will pick you up whatever time you need and then drop you back off after your dinner. There were all the prices if you're interested in seeing how much everything was. I got pasta and shrimp, and Oscar got a steak. So if you're vegan, shield your eyes. Here it comes.
Maybe of a cow.
Steaks like this are pretty common throughout Italy, and so you can get this. It's usually priced and made for 2 people because it is so big, and it always comes with a side dish of sorts.
Delicious?
Very good.
And for dessert, we had to get the cannolo. And a new thing for us was to try Malvasia, which is a wine liqueur that you have for after dinner, and sesamini biscuits.
Oh, so it's a biscuit and a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't know. We're just trying to be local, huh, babe? Salute.
This place was great for a celebratory night out, and at the end of the video we show you a local restaurant we enjoyed as well. Because breakfast was included with our hotel, we made sure to eat here every day. That lady at the bar will make you a fresh cappuccino or whatever coffee you want for the morning time, and this is pretty typical in Italian hotels. There's going to be a buffet line set up with different things, meats and eggs and cheese, vegetables. There also is fruit and pastries, and so I highly recommend taking advantage of this. If you're staying in the hotel, you're paying for it, this is the good way to start the day, and your hotel might have a beautiful patio you can sit on to enjoy it. I absolutely love boat rides. This is one of my favorite parts about traveling by the water because this is the best 2 or 3 hours of my day is the boat trip. This was organized through our hotel, so it was very easy. We got the name of the person and the time to meet them at the dock, and off we went. We didn't have to pick where we were gonna go or anything. The person took us around the island and took us to a couple spots that were really fun. And look at those places in the background. Those are people's homes. I could not believe all the beautiful little spots around the island. The original goal was to take a trip in the daytime and a boat trip at night to go around Stromboli to see the lava flow, but because of the weather, as you can see, it's really windy and very cloudy, we couldn't do that. So I knew this was my only time to get on a boat, and in the beginning with the clouds, it was really, really dark in the water, and then the sun came out and the water turned to this beautiful color, and I could not believe how amazing and clear this water was. Super blue, amazing. I was researching, and that building in the background said that it was a beach club. We got there, it was completely abandoned. It is not a beach club, just FYI. The captain did drop us off at a beach so we can have some drinks and hang out in the water a little bit too. It's called White Beach. This is a movable floating dock. So the boat comes up and you have to walk down the dock onto the rocks. This is a very important tip. A lot of beaches in Italy are rocky, and you're gonna be like this girl falling down because your feet hurt so bad. So in this video, I showed you that I wear plastic sandals. They can go in the water, they can go in the rock. Please bring some footwear that you don't mind walking around. It's gonna protect your feet because this stuff hurts. It's not soft sand. All right, back to White Beach. They have umbrellas set up. It is like a beach club. You can rent umbrellas and chairs. There's a restaurant side of it, and then a beach access right here where you can head down. Luca tried the iceberg, Oscar had to try it too, and he flew up it. This was really fun. They also have this huge like bouncy floaty area. Everything was free for anyone on the beach, and they did have drinks. I liked the mojitos. All right, so we had to get back on the boat, and this is really funny because there's a designated person who works on the dock to literally walk you from the rocks to your boat. Check it out.
This is great! This is so great!
Yay, we all made it back to our boat safely, and now it was time for some food.
What do we have in our bag of wonders? Pizza? Chips?
Like that, baby?
We had time for one more stop. I know you're not supposed to swim after you eat, but I cannot follow that rule. It is just not within me. I have to go for a dip whenever I can. We loved our tour, and the captain gave us a great recommendation for dinner for one of his favorite restaurants. It was called Le Macine, which means mill in Italian, and they came to pick us up at our hotel too, and their own little shuttle for free. So it was on the opposite side of the island, and I don't know if this is just super normal for restaurants to come pick you up all the time, but both restaurants restaurants that we went to for dinner sent a van to come get us. So maybe that is a thing, and I would check it out if you're looking to book a reservation and you don't have transportation. This place was super cute. It was really big. Here's the story of it if you want to check it out. And it's based off of making their own fresh pastas and pizza. By the end of our meal, this place was completely packed with locals, or at least no foreigners. I'm pretty sure we were the only foreigners in the whole place. So I think this is a great place to go, and people really enjoyed it.
Grazie. Oh, that's nice they split it. Yeah. That looks good. Oh, grazie mille. Wow, that looks so. Oh yeah, that's the one.
What's the name?
Malvasia.
Malvasia.
Hello.
Malvasia.
This is the biscuit cake. The particular biscuit for the Malvasia. The name
Malvasia.
is sesamini.
Sesame.
Sesamini, in Italian, yeah.
Sesame seed. Sesame.
And then you dip it.
This was definitely the dessert of choice while on the Aeolian Islands. I had never heard of this before, so to have it every day in the restaurant was really cool because this was part of their after dinner drink. It's like when you go to the Amalfi Coast and have limoncello. Our driver was so cute. He stopped along the way on the way back to show us the beautiful views of Lipari at night. In our next video, we're heading back to the mainland of Sicily and hitting the road to go to this really cute hilltop town on our way to the Villa Romana. We stopped here for lunch and found amazing enoteca, tried some wines, and this is where we tried our first arancini in Sicily, which was delicious. I cannot wait to show you. And we went here because we were heading towards the Villa Romana, where you see these amazing ancient mosaics. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel because we're going to be continuing our road trip around Sicily. If you're interested in other locations around the world and Italy, I have playlists on my YouTube channel. I will see you then.